Before we talk about Jelida, I want to paint a picture of what FGM really looks like through the story of Roslyn Ngolo. Roslyn was only 12 years old when she was forced to undergo type 3 FGM, not once, but twice. You know, type 3 is the most extreme form of FGM, where a girl's genital area is cut and then sewn almost completely shut. Roslyn remembers being held down, the blade, the bleeding, and the long, unbearable healing that followed. She says she didn't even understand what was being done to her. She only learned later that what she experienced was one of the 4 forms of female genital mutilation. Let's listen to her story.
And being a survivor of FGM, I went through 2 cuts, not one. And the first cut was at age of 6 years, and the second cut is at age of 12 years. At age of 6 years, yes, my sister and I, we went through the jelidectomy, the type of the FGM. And in the second cut, mzazi yangu alikuwa ameona kwamba kuna kitu imebaki, kwa hivyo she really needed to repeat. That was at age of 12 years ndio aweze kunikata tena.
Now,
it was a bad experience.
For someone maybe mwenye haelewi your first cut,
Yeah.
what does it entail? Ni nini inafanyika, ama mtoto msichana anafanyiwa nini?
That's a very good question actually. FGM inakuanga na 4 type. The first type tunasema jelidectomy, that is the first part of the clit ndio inakatwa. Na hiyo clit inakaa kama maua. So ikitolewa, it has 1000 nerves in it, and of which ikitolewa, the sensitivity of a woman's sexual harassment is also gone, and a woman can't have the sexual and intimacy with the husband the way she like it. So enjoyment is not there. And the second type of FGM is excision, and in this excision, it is just removal of the labia minora, clitoris and the prepuce. So inamaanisha kwamba hili flower ya kwanza inakatwa, ile tulikuwa tumesema it is a sexual harassment for a woman and it's beautiful, na kilimi ile ya ndani ndio tena inakatwa, and the prepuce ile organs iko karibu na hapo zinakatwa. That type inaitwa infibulation, and of which in this infibulation is whereby either itakatwa the clitoris ama labia minora ile nimekuwa kilimi ile ya ndani, ama inafungwa yote from the labia majora ya juu kabisa, ndio iweze hakuna hata mahali mwanaume anaweza pitia ndio aweze kufanya ngono na bibi yake. So that is the third type, and the fourth type is for cosmetic. Most of the time you can see the head of the clit is being put the earring. The earring which we have here, the rings are being put there, and then most of it there is piercing, catheterization, ile kuchomelewa huku ndani, so tattooing, making that part to appear something else. And this one is done like a sunnah in Islamic, or the first one, which is the jelidectomy, is also a sunnah in a Muslim, of which people have now migrated from the second cut to the first cut. With me, I went through that type of cuts, of which in that type of cut mimi nilikuwa nimepitia, kwa sababu wakati wali repeat wakisema kuna kitu imebaki, hawakuwa wameniachia kila kitu ile nimezimation hapo, organs which are inside my vaginal wall or in the vulva. And that is when I had distended abdomen, singeweza kupass mkojo. I had there is no urine which was coming out, the bleeding and whatsoever, and I was tied from the thigh to the toe, and of which that is the tradition. Even when passing urine, I have to lie on one side ndio niweze kutoa mkojo. It has really been a hectic time, and I was taken to the hospital, whereby a doctor by then, who is a CEO, Colin Njoroge, he decided to de-infibulate. First it was infibulation, the type of FGM. So I was de-infibulated, meaning that I was cut indoor for me to have the urine and the pus to come through. It was a really painful procedure. I had pain, I had bleeding, which was profuse. I had infection, which of course I stayed with that distended abdomen for some week. At home ndio waweze kunipeleka kwa sababu Waborana walikuwa wanaogopa hata askari washike hawa because it wasn't the right procedure.
Roslyn tells her story because so many girls never speak about what happens to them. Some survive with pain they carry forever. Some do not survive at all. And one of those girls was Jelida, a 14-year-old girl whose life ended in 2018 because of a harmful practice that should have ended generations ago. The post-mortem revealed the truth. The cut caused infections, the infections caused organ failure, and the world lost Jelida. But Jelida'S death did not just break a family. It sparked a movement. It gave birth to the Jelida Foundation, led by Executive Director Kathure Thiakunu, whose mission is simple but powerful. No other girl should ever walk the path that Jelida did.
Jelida Foundation is a story of a 14-year-old girl who underwent FGM back in 2018, and after undergoing FGM, unfortunately, she succumbed to the effect of FGM. This was confirmed through a post-mortem result, which was performed at Nyambene District Hospital. And the result were Jelida underwent type 2 FGM, which led to infection and led to organ failure. Later on, she died.
But despite the efforts, despite the awareness, despite the laws, FGM continues in Meru County today. Just this past month of November, 2 girls, 15 and 16 years old, were cut. Investigations were launched, 2 perpetrators were arrested. But the most painful part, one of them is believed to be the same person who cut Jelida in 2018. Yet, they were released on a 70,000 shillings bail, a bail that sends a message that the pain of girls is negotiable.
FGM is still happening in Meru County. Like in this month of November, a case was reported from Lejoka where 2 girls underwent FGM. The girls' age was 15 and 16. The perpetrators were arrested, a circumciser, the head, and the guardians of the children. But later on, the police in charge did its investigation and narrowed to 2 people, who is the circumciser, Sarafina Modenya, and Jonina. And the same lady who is accused of performing circumcision this time is the same lady who was being accused last time. So during the investigation which was going on in Lejoka, it came out that more than 30 girls had undergone FGM, and it went unreported. The 2 accused, they were charged in court, and they were given a cash bail of 70,000 and a bond of 150,000.
This is why we keep losing this fight. We need stricter action. We need real consequences. We need a community that refuses to stay silent.
My personal feeling is that the judiciary was lenient on them. One reason, 70,000, since these perpetrators, they ain't even a lawyer, which is of course their human right. Now they are released. Here we are, the same accused. Now when they were given, now this lady has been accused before. That is not even the first time. She has been accused of the same thing. As a circumciser. doing the same thing. And that day she was given a bail of 70,000, which I know maybe she raised and she is free. We are in December. We are. I mean, and this season is the same season where FGM is performed. What will make her not to do a thing again, a business again, continuing to circumcise girls? So we feel frustrated.
Because this is not just a legal battle, it is a cultural one. And culture can change.
Every Sunday, every church meeting, every youth meeting, yani inafanywa part of the sermon, we can achieve a lot. That is one. The other area is the parent. Mzazi, mtoto ni wako, unakaa naye kila siku. So huu mzazi akichukua jukumu ya kuadvise mtoto wake, ya kumfunza about FGM, ya kumfunza about sex education. As in, you know, one of the reasons what is happening right now, many parents have left sex education kwa mwalimu. You don't know even what your kids knows about sex. We have gadgets nowadays. They are learning everything. Na chenye wanasoma, it is the wrong thing. So as a parent, ukichukua hiyo nafasi, ukifunza huu mtoto the right thing. So charity begins at home.
Reverend Jack Kithinji continues to speak boldly against this retrogressive practice. He reminds us that ending FGM is possible if we commit to proper civic education. Many girls in rural areas do not understand what is being done to them or the lifelong harm that follows. They are told lies. They are told that they won't find a sweeter if they are not cut. They are told pain is part of womanhood. These lies must end.
After listening to many stories, you hear girls telling you that they were not even aware that this was going to happen to them. Some were sent either to their aunties, and especially at a time like now when schools are on holiday, where our girls have been sent either to their grandma's place or to their auntie's place or to people that they look up to as guardians. But by the time the holiday is over, once they are there, they are taken through these, circumcision against their own wishes or their will. And it is something we would like to really condemn.
To the community, the church, and every parent, this is your call. Make this conversation an agenda in every gathering. Talk to your children. Educate them early. Protect them fiercely. We cannot wait for the next holiday. We cannot wait for the next victim. We cannot wait for another Jelida. FGM must end. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today.
We can successfully win this war. And this is one of the suggestions I want to pose to especially the religious community. As much as the activists are doing their thing and educating the communities from the church front, we must, number one, condemn it, yes, but number two, do proper civil education. Let our girls from a very tender age be educated about all this. Let them know the dangers it poses to them. Let them know, the challenges it poses even to their own future and their marriages.
We owe it to every girl in Kenya and across the world. We owe it to Roslyn, who survived to tell her story. We owe it to the 2 girls and many others in different parts of the country. We owe it to the survivors who are still healing. We owe it to Jelida, whose story must guide us until the fight is won. No girl should ever bleed for culture again. Not now, not ever. My name is Robbie Omondi, and this is Life 360.